Welcome to the All in Alliance Poker Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the House Woodmancy.
Andy Land Tickner.
And joining us today is Mr. Kerry. How you doing, Kerry?
Excellent. Thank you for having me, y'all. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, bud. Anytime. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. So, we're going to be going just 3 hosts tonight, and Kerry's our guest. And we're going to talk a little bit about last week, what happened. It's our final week. We had week 5 of a 5-week season, short season. So we'll go over that. And we got our final table that's coming up, which most of us made. So I guess we'll talk a little bit about that too.
Not to give everybody a clue on that one or rub it in, salt in the wound.
He came close.
Some people are some people are clueless. So
that's me.
That's what you mean.
Hey, you didn't come in last. That's that should be your main goal.
That's what she said.
Like my goal is to never come in last.
You never want to come
That
last.
is my goal. Actually, every week my goal is to win at least one hand.
Boom. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. Like, I'm kidding you not. Yeah. That's a perfect goal to have. I tell
but
people,
one hand isn't going to do shit for me.
Yeah. Because at the end of the night, you just
am I giving away my hands? Is that a clue to the way that I play?
Is it a clue? Are you telling us a secret?
Yep, I'm telling you the secret. I just want to win one hand every week.
Thank you for the clue. Or I appreciate you.
So one hand doesn't make you come?
No, 2 hands. Okay, so that's really. I tell people, like, if you win or lose a game, at least you came in there, you beat your goal, you walk out, you get better per week.
Yeah, you gotta really beat it. You gotta
beat it.
Yeah,
you gotta just beat it.
I'm just happy that Andy, you did great this season. I can't wait to see what you would do in this 10-week.
I did
season.
Horrible this season, but okay.
No,
you did great. Okay, you know what? I pulled up the last final table with you and your partner. You came in second to last. Now you're coming in 13th.
Well, that was mine.
Now you're coming in 13th. That's amazing. It's a big jump.
What about the last singles? You can't compare. Well, you cannot compare duos to singles. Like, so what was it? The last singles. Exactly. It doesn't matter. We're here to talk to Kerry and how he got Marty solidified into the final table.
Oh my God! Why would you?
Wait a minute. This is the first time hearing of this. Is that true?
Wait. Yeah, I'm like, wait. I thought Andy was joking.
Oh no, I wasn't joking. No,
he's not in the final table.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think I did that well.
No, yeah. Andy, you beat him. Andy, you made him not make even like the top 15.
I didn't even play Kerry.
I know, but but you beat him in standings. You came in 13th. Okay. He came in 16th.
Oh, okay. You know what, though, Kerry? Your wife is the only reason I came in 13th and not one.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Kerry's wife is the only reason you got close to. No, I'm just joking. You did great.
Kerry's wife's the only reason I came close to coming into place.
Onto the final table. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Coming onto the table?
But if you would have, Andy, if the night would have just flopped a different way for you, you would be in the final table.
That's what she said.
You got to flop
because you call a good hand. You just got screwed.
Okay, so let's talk about last week, right? So, Kerry, you were subbing for Marty the second week. Was it 2 or 3 weeks in a row?
No, 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks. The first week I played for Marcella.
Yeah, Marcia.
Marcia.
Oh, I thought you played for who was Marty's sub then 2 weeks ago?
No, 2 weeks ago was him, but he's talking about the second week of the league, Andy. The second week.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying, 2 weeks in a row though you subbed for Marty, right?
Yes.
King Marty. And you came in second 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, second. No, he won it.
You never want to come second.
No, he won it.
Right. So what the fuck happened last week?
I took third, I thought, the week before.
I'm checking. I'm checking. I have it here.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or last week, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. My bad. You took third. My bad.
So.
Third place, which is still damn good. He took 21 points.
Right. So how did Marty become so low on the totem pole?
I didn't do so well the first time I played for him, but then I did better last week, but it still wasn't good enough.
Okay, I mixed the two. You're correct.
When you played for Marcia, that was his expectation. Because with your play with Marcia, gave her 21 points.
Yes. Yeah, I had a lot better cards that week.
Yeah, but you skyrocket her into the final table. In the standings until Marcia played for herself last week. And then Marcia took.
So what you're saying is women can't play for themselves because we just keep shit in the bed when everybody else pays for us.
No, what I'm saying is women can't.
That's what I'm hearing.
Themselves.
They can't come all over the table.
Yes, meaning women can't do shit without a man playing for them. Just joking.
Yep.
I said that with playing for them, playing with them.
Yep. You like Cleveland Steamers is what I'm hearing.
Cleveland Steamers.
You like to be shit on.
Oh, wow.
My wife, she did it once or twice.
Oh, ask him about his Coke bottle.
Oh my gosh! Shut up, Lee. Change the subject. All right, Kerry. So Kerry, so you knew. I knew. I saw from the blind, like why Marty chose you after Marcia, the episode he saw with Marcia.
Right.
You knew that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
honestly, when I played for her, I got a lot of good hands, and the hands I had were good enough to win, the round or whatever you guys call it. But then the next week, I had crappy hands, and then this past Thursday, I had some better hands, so I was able to do fairly well, but not well enough, obviously.
Now I have a question about that because you sat up there with your wife, right? Your wife?
Yes.
Okay, you sat upstairs with your wife. Did she have anything to do with how you played? Like, were you nervous? Were you like,
no.
Oh my God, she's watching me?
Oh no, I had my back to her, so she actually couldn't see anything as to what was going on. With me and how many chips I had or didn't have.
Were y'all texting each other?
No.
Like, hey.
So Kerry, what do you consider crappy hands or crappy flops compared to what you would say are good hands or good flops?
Are you being like, want to give you examples? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because everybody apparently has like their go-to hands. Everybody has their go-to, like Robert, example, will play anything that's suited.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
We're giving out secrets now. We're giving out secrets.
Well, but they're not secrets
Too
when
many
they're on the
clues.
podcast and they're out there for the world, right? So my question to you is, what do you feel is a crappy, consistently crappy, or what do you prefer to see in your hand besides your wife's vagina?
I know what I like to see in my hand.
Probably not much different from anyone else. I'll say as far as what's a good hand is, pocket. I won't say pocket anything, but pocket twos can be just as good as pocket tens or pocket queens, depending on what comes over on the flop.
What's your favorite hand? What's your favorite hand? Like, what's your favorite hand?
Full house.
No. What's your favorite hand? Like in your two cards, like no matter what day first.
Cards.
Like even if I 5 times the bet, you're playing them.
I probably would love to see, pocket aces.
That's your favorite hand? Wait, that's your favorite hand? Pocket aces?
That's my favorite hand too.
Are you talking about what I get on the deal or in the?
No,
on the deal. What you have, the few cards you have in your hand.
Yeah, it's like my favorite hand is 10-4. If I get a 10 and a 4 in my hand, I'm calling.
Which makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah, like Kerry, if you push all in, and I have a 10-4 in my hand, I'm calling that all in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite hand. What's your favorite hand?
Let me preface this by saying and being completely transparent that I have never played poker competitively until with y'all. So we've hosted poker a couple times here at the house. Yes, y'all, my cherry. So we played poker a couple times here at the house. I played once with Marty and Ryan down at Ryan's house. So okay, technically that would have been the first time, I guess. But when you play here at the house, we don't play for money. We just play for fun. And we have, friends or neighbors over or what have you. So I don't have a lot of experience. And to answer your question, I don't really have enough experience to say this is what would be a great hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only played 4 times.
That's me.
Kerry, that is
mind blowing.
Yeah.
Now, I have
I'm
a
the
question
same.
real quick. I heard a rumor that your wife is a really good player.
she's dangerous. Your wife is dangerous.
Yes.
She's a
yes.
honey trap.
I'm going to expose her. And her.
Expose her.
Is that a clue? Is that a
Give us the
clue
clue.
on how you got to marry her?
No,
Blue, all right.
no. So in her, what we call our first life, which was our first marriages, in her first life, she would go and play poker
I also love that reference.
with
I do
the,
too.
the
I
guys
love that.
in the neighborhood.
Wow.
So her husband would not play poker, but she would, and she would smoke them.
Wow. Okay, we need to get your wife on here. Is she home?
Wow.
She is, but she's not available. She's tied up
Oh my
literally and
God.
figuratively.
Is she playing poker? Is she playing?
Oh, Roxy and Brown House. Hi, Kerry. I see you, boy.
So
Does she have a rescue
she
list?
has.
I knew it because I sat right next to your wife. I was trying to tell her like it's my first time playing.
Oh yeah, she saw through that bullshit.
Yeah, and I was because I was trying to playing weirdly so she believed my story that I didn't have to play and all that. And I just because like and she told me, oh my God, I don't know if you heard the podcast. She tilted me one move. She made me tilt the whole night.
Wow.
It was in my head. I had pocket aces. She had king 4. Okay. And the flop comes out 9, jack, queen. All right. 9, jack, queen. All right. Turns a 10.
She hit it.
All right. Rivers a 2. A crappy card. Doesn't even help the board. All right. I bet on the turn. I bet on the turn. When she's like, I should fold his hand, but I'm gonna call.
Oh, she played you. I love it.
A river comes out, all right, and then she bets, and then I call her. She's like, good call. I had nothing. I'm like, oh, you did it? Yeah, you didn't hit? I'm like, yeah, I didn't hit. I was like, you didn't hit? Yeah, I got pocket aces. So, oh, you're good. She said, you're good. But then she flopped her cards face up.
Oh, she didn't muck them, so she showed your cards never lie.
She showed her cards, and then boom, the king.
Wow.
You have the straight.
And she did not
First
know.
of all, you didn't say you had the straight. Everybody else's table.
Somebody else saw it, and she said she didn't realize it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And I'm like, that tilted me. That tilted me the whole night, whether she was playing with me or she was asking.
So for those of us that are young bloods, what does tilted mean?
Oh yeah, it means
poker.
you can't process poker anymore. Like you're pissed off.
You're
like
pissed
you can't
off.
process nothing. You don't give a shit about
You're
life.
on tilt.
Shit about your stack. Like you really don't give a crap if you lose the next hand.
You're on tilt. It's basically like you're on tilt, and then the next hand comes out, and you raise. Yes, and you raise without a really good hand. You just on tilt. You're so pissed off. You're going to be.
So Kerry, I couldn't believe her. She did that to me.
Kind of like Lee when you knocked me out this week, and I had to walk away from you for like a solid 5 minutes.
I know.
So I'm just saying that move just basically like solidified like who she was in my head. A big ass bully.
A big ass bully. I love it. See, she's a.
Does she have a big booty? I've never met your wife. Does she?
I don't know. I didn't want to. After she did that to me, I could not look.
Kerry, does your wife have a nice booty?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh,
all right, then that's all that
that's the right answer. That is the right answer. Thank you very much.
So I just want to go over the standings real quick. I'm just going to do first and last for Andy. Right. So last place of the 5th week. Andy, would you like to state it? Do you wish you?
Who first place was Ronnie.
Okay, and then I can't remember.
First out was somebody named Candy, which we've never met before.
That's right. With an A though, right?
You hinted around about it a minute ago.
Well, there is an A in Candy. Yes.
Yeah, but with
the C is silent. The C is silent. Okay.
The cunt.
Yeah.
Word.
Word,
yeah.
Candy, Mandy, Pandy. Shameful.
Wait, Kerry was there. Kerry, who was the first one out?
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, that's
it was Kerry. It was
perfect.
me.
That was perfect.
Oh,
perfect answer. All right, so Andy, you were saying you got so mad at somebody. So
let me go back to my notes.
Yes, please do.
Let's see. I basically ended up having to go all in because blinds ish. and I missed. I went out. I went all in and went out on. I missed on a straight by one card for like the fourth time though.
Chris.
I had an 8 of clubs and a king of diamonds, and what was on the table was an 10 of hearts, a 9 of spades, a jack of hearts, and a 3 of spades.
You needed a queen, huh?
And I was a small blind. That's the other thing, right? So I was already in. I wouldn't have bet on 8 and a king. Like,
that's a good fold usually, but you're right. If you're already invested in a small blind, you most of the time want to look up the river or the flop at least. So,
so but before that, fold. And the next one, let's see, fold.
Ow.
It sounded like you were very patient.
Fold. Oh, I won a hand.
Oh, you did. Clap.
Fold. Like shitty hand. Also, people were raising like stupid cards. Like I had good hands, and then they were just like betting me over no lube, ass raping me like it was like a fucking game. So
you're welcome. Well, it just so happened that me and Andi were at the same table the first time this season. And I can see why she hates when I'm at her table, and especially when I'm sitting to her direct left. So I was catching a lot of hands that night.
You were not. Well, you were right to my left, but not my direct left.
I was too.
No.
Yes. When you act,
no, there was something in between us.
No, when you act and I'm next to act, that means I'm your direct left.
No, there was somebody in between us.
No, there wasn't.
Okay, you're right. I'm wrong.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. I need to get that recorded. So anyway,
what did she say? She just admit a man, a powerful gender being,
not any man, me
is right.
Outside.
I think that's the first time ever that's happened. But anyway,
all right, Lee, you and I have this conversation like multiple times in your vehicle when you're DDing me. So try again.
What was he doing to you?
Yeah, I'm DDing her. So anyway, I was sketching.
Talking about that song, "Dick Down in Dallas."
Oh, yes. This is also triple D, not DD.
I think she's going to take a hard pass on that. Anyway, so I had the opposite night of Andi. I had a lot of good hands. I was trying to make the appropriate bets, even at the expense of Andi, who wanted to see flops and who wanted to make some calls.
Mind you, you got in my fucking head before we even got out of the car.
Ooh. In what way? How did he do it?
I don't know. What did I do?
You were like, hey, we need to reserve chips. We need to conserve chips, which is the appropriate advice.
Wait, y'all were steaming a collusion overnight?
No.
We were having a
collusion. It was a
pointer. I was trying to give her a pointer. I was trying to say, be careful with your shit.
What pointer?
That pointer.
Oh,
you got to have a clue, Chris. Come on. Okay. So I was trying to give her some advice. Little did I know it would be thrown in my face.
After a good night.
You actually said after the fact, you actually said, "Hey, maybe I shouldn't have said anything." So,
well,
I didn't hear it in your face.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm having a good night. Unfortunately, I'm raising her when she said that people are making dumb shit raises. That was me. I would catch good hands and she would have to fold after that. And then I would get a lot of wins during the tournament. And I had a good night. And unfortunately, she ran into one of my good hands. She had a pretty decent hand.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Give her a hand. So she unfortunately went all in on me.
I will tell you that Lee tries to give me clues because he feels bad for me because him and Chris just, annihilated me the first time. So all the clues that he can give me, he tries without actually losing. He does.
Kept trying to tell her every.
So how happy were you?
And she keeps calling me.
Well, how happy were you when you eliminated Andi?
I felt bad. She literally stormed away from the table. It was all she could do from punching me in the face. Literally,
but secretly you felt gratitude.
No,
I took a woman.
She's our co-host, and we love Andi. I don't want to see her go first. especially after last week and when she had a great podcast.
That may be a clue.
A little clue.
A clue. Give me a clue. Give me a clue.
So beyond the first table, then we get over to Ryan.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Why are we talking about that? I want to hear something from Kerry.
Yeah.
Kerry, tell me how I was playing that night.
God. Oh my God.
What? Hey, he had the best view. He had the best view. No.
You obviously played well because you smoked everyone.
What? No, I didn't. You're lying.
Oh my.
You were giving tips away. What are you talking about?
Was I really?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, was I still winning though?
Oh.
Yeah.
Even when I gave tips away.
Yeah, you got to the point where everyone at the table was like, well, Chris is just going to, what do you call it, upbid or upbet people. So.
Can we get to the part where he gets eliminated?
It's already good. I made it to the final table. I survived. Didn't get eliminated.
Wait a minute. You made the final table? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I didn't get eliminated. I stand next to Peyton.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. That's right. I forgot. Yeah.
No one took me out. So, Kerry, you're saying that I ran that table you were on?
You did a very good job. And I think that was only the second time I played against you. And that's right, because you came down, you came to the final table that I was at one point, and you came in.
I was like, baby.
No, you had 2 or 3 people carrying your chips with you because you brought that many chips to the table. So that was the first week that I was there, and I finished in the final table with you, but I think you were the big winner that night, but I don't recall. 3 weeks ago.
Oh, Kerry, you're making his head way too big.
Kerry, this is so polite. I'm so happy you don't know my history by doing this. I'm so happy that you don't know me and treat me like the people that treat me in this league. I'm so happy you're in.
I heard your sob story. Yes, I heard your sob story, and I don't buy that BS either.
Sorry, what is the sob story? That he just bends.
Everybody's so mean to him. They just.
Oh, I'm sorry. That he bends over women that don't know what they're doing over and just like takes advantage of them, like with no lube. Little do they know that they're married. And,
I'm a nice guy. Was I not nice at the table?
You were very nice, and yes, they were picking on you. Yeah. So we probably need to have some sensitivity trainings against bullying. Yeah. So Chris's feelings.
So Kerry, are you in HR? Is that where that's coming from?
He sounds like he could be a safety officer.
I love it. It makes me happy. I need to meet your wife, who actually helped me out a little bit this season.
Right?
She killed it. So wait, are you like? How often do you play at home with your wife in training?
Poker.
Not very often. We have a game that goes back, kind of dates back to the 70s, which is older than most of you. Called.
I was born in '93.
I was born in '79.
The game's called Rummy Royal.
I love Rummy. I love Rummy.
Yep.
I love Rummy all day, every day.
No,
but it's Rummy Royal. It's not plain Rummy. And anyway, long story short is it's a combination of poker and then just kind of playing the cards, and you play aces, and you play with a mat and a bunch of chips. And so that's really where we play poker is in that game right there. So
sounds fun.
Kerry, I'm self-inviting myself to your house for Rummy Royal.
Okay. I love that. Me too. Count me in.
Yep, it is a blast. Everybody we played with it has went out and bought one.
Play poker at Windstar or wherever.
Why can't I come? That's mean. Why are you being so mean to me tonight? You've been real mean.
What do you think?
Oh, because of Thursday? Because I knocked you out? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
The other thing y'all need to remember is that I really don't have a clue who y'all are or how you play. Every week I had different people at the table that I was at. I had a couple of duplicates. For the most part, like with Robert, I only played with him for a little bit at one of the tables, and it's tough to figure y'all out because there's so many of y'all, and it kind of keeps rotating. So, bottom line is I'm trying to get a clue as to who y'all are and how you play.
Yeah.
It's like spin the bottle, but adult version poker.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Kerry, do you feel like this league is a perfect medium of your skill level, like to learn, to actually like progress as a player or like to learn the game more?
I think so. I wish it wasn't at $200 this next league, but yeah.
Yes.
I liked playing for free. That was more fun.
Right?
Yes.
They just keep making it so that, those bitches that know how to play take our money.
No,
Yes.
not at all. No, not just
I'm
or not just for the money.
Chris, no, I'm joking. No, Kerry, I understand that, but also think about it. Like, if you were to walk into a casino, you're probably going to drop $200 in one night just to play.
I'm going to drop $200 in probably 1 minute. I can't play at a casino
in 1 minute. Dang.
Right. So $200 and then that's it. Right?
No.
And so I have actually struggled with this too. And I'm not, I don't know anybody's financial situation, of anybody in the league, and that's fine. I mean, I play softball with a guy who's basically the next level CEO of 7-Eleven, and he's the coolest guy I've ever met. Right. But so when it comes to, the people, I mean, obviously everybody at the poker league, they're so cool. They're so down to earth. They could be the next millionaire, or they could already be a millionaire. Who knows? But, I appreciate that Chris makes it affordable.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Well, thank you. But also, I mean, Chris makes it I feel affordable for everybody. Yes, $200 up front sounds like a lot, but $20 a week, not so much. I mean,
Right.
shit, a lot of people spend that on fast food or delivery or whatever, or on Amazon for shit they don't need, right? So
Yes. Yes.
That's a pizza that Andy orders for her and Mike every other night.
I don't pay for that.
Oh,
You don't? Wow.
Well, shit.
No.
Well, how do I get that hookup?
Yeah.
Well, when your spouse, your plus one makes more than you do, they can pay for it.
So I just have to know this before we get to probing. Kerry, who's of the 3 weeks you've been playing, who's the best player you have played against?
Why wouldn't that be part of the probe?
No, I want to know now because Chris wants to know. Chris, not
whoever he's a probe. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what? I
You
forgot.
got to come up with a nickname for probing Chris.
Get a clue.
I would have to say, so I've got 3 in no particular order: Lee, Ryan, and you, Chris. Are probably the 3 that I hear the most.
Really, but
Hey, I got top dibs. I like it.
I'm going to go out and buy some Ray-Ban recording glasses and turn my light on so y'all get freaked out.
There you go.
Yeah,
Who would you say? Now
Hey, by the way, my company's semiconductors are in those, so I can get them for discounted for me.
Really?
Good to know.
We appreciate that. I hope you enjoy those for us.
Now, out of the females, this is kind of a setup question. Out of the females that you may have or have not played of, or at least heard of, who would you say is top 2 females in the league?
How many females do we have now? 3, right? 4?
No, we got 5.
Okay.
Marcia,
Sue, Andi,
Sue,
Tina.
That is
No.
right.
Stephanie.
Oh,
Stephanie.
too, yeah. So 6.
Tina, and Andy, right?
So who would be in your top 2?
And Sue, don't forget.
Well,
Sue.
I've only played against Sue at the final table the first week and Stephanie this last week.
So who's
So-
better?
Yeah, so it's not really a fair question.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Who's better? Just give us one. Give us one. Give us top woman.
That's
I
still
don't
not.
know. It's pretty close to being a tie because Stephanie cleaned my clock a couple of times,
Oh, wow.
and
Does it?
Sue
Into your
Sue
In the
Sue came in to the last final table of 8, but that's when the stakes were so high or the blinds were so high that I folded a lot and really didn't pay attention to her playing because she was at the other end of the table.
Stephanie's listening right now to your very answer, so she just liked your comment. So good job.
I will say,
It's the truth.
every female player that I've played with in this league, Stephanie is still my favorite. Sorry, Sue, because of her laugh. Stephanie is she just draws you, and you're like, wait, what? Wait, there are cards. Wait, what cards? Cool. She's like,
I love Stephanie.
Damn.
Stephanie's great. And we actually went to a tournament this past Saturday and we did pretty good together. It was a fun weekend that we had, and we played at RT's Poker. We did a free roll there, and we did a cash game at a guy named Gavin's house. So it was a lot of fun. So, Stephanie, if you're out there, we love you, babe.
I heard you did great, not everyone else.
All right. I did great. Yeah. So I didn't want to bring it up, but thank you, Chris.
Okay. All right. Just one.
Is that your clue of, or a slight, like bend you over? I'm going to ass rape everybody in the league slightly.
Without the lube, yeah, you got the clue. Good job on the clue. That was really great.
The clues are getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like Blue's Clues. Don't say we didn't warn you.
I mean, the intro music is also a clue.
Very much so.
Yeah, a big fat clue.
Here he is.
Why is that so fat? Why can't she be skinny?
No, I like my bitches fat.
Ew, don't say that about your wife.
Oh.
PhD. Well, I live in the basement. So,
right.
Today's guest is Kerry. Let's all congratulate for Kerry.
Oh, that was weak.
Yeah, we could do better. So, the sound in my office is pretty discreet. No one can hear you scream.
What is that
No
background?
one can hear you.
I thought you were in the basement.
He's in the
my
closet.
office in the basement.
Mom, hold on. I'm doing podcast.
Mom, the meatloaf.
Ma,
Sorry about
French toast.
I'm right here. Sorry about that. All right. Now, Kerry, you want
Yes.
the loot nice and juicy or just dry? Hard.
Juicy is always better.
Oh, you want the beginner package. Oh, yeah. I got you. All right. Go ahead and pop a seat. Put your pants down. Get in a nice position.
Okay.
All right, Kerry. So,
Yes,
I heard you've been at the house 3 weeks' time. So,
correct.
tell us your first experience on week 1 all the way to week 3. How has your experience been so far in the poker league?
Well, week 1 was good enough for me to take Marty's bait and fill in for him. It was a good experience. I had fun. And he told me everybody was very laid back and easygoing. If y'all remember, that was also the Memorial Day dress up week. And I brought my Trump hat, and everyone, if you were a Trump person, you didn't allude to it. And a lot of people were pro, love that. So felt very accepted and that it was an easygoing group. So I was happy to come back and fill in for Marty. I'm bummed I didn't do as well for him as I did the first week, but sometimes the cards just aren't in your favor. But it's been fun. There's still a few players I haven't been able to be at the same table with. So the learning curve is still there for me.
Nice. So are you enjoying it so far? You perceive the future of you being a regular member?
Yes. Yeah. I signed up for the summer league.
Nice.
Awesome.
Can't wait to see more of you.
And the caveat was that I have 2 subs because it is 10 weeks and I do have a lot of different obligations, but you'll be happy to know Christina, my wife, will be subbing for me. And then my neighbor Noe, who I brought last weekend, will also be subbing for me when Christina and I are out of town.
Nice. Can't wait to meet them. Just bring them on down to the basement.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
have to say, as a now solid member of the group, when it comes to holiday weekends, or obviously it's not a weekend on a Thursday, that maybe we should skip those weeks because a lot of people travel, like Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July. Just saying.
I know
Just a
Chris.
suggestion.
He's very fundamental. So when stuff like that happens on a week of poker, it's always been pushed around. So we always make the adjustments for
Yeah, I'm sorry that Chris doesn't have a life and can't travel, but just saying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here though. I'm in the basement just chilling. So if you ever want to go out, just go on down. All right, Kerry. So
Yes.
now going to the summer league, what is your mindset going into it? Are you gonna play very conservative, or you just gonna ball blazing? You're gonna get the gun out and you're gonna.
Well, I'd like to, and that's what he said, but I'd like to last as long as I can.
You're going to fit in just fine.
I'm going to try to do, since y'all kind of don't know me yet either too much, I think some of y'all probably think but I'm just going to keep changing it up. And, there was some hands why I won this last week where I didn't show because y'all don't always need to know, what my mind is and how I'm playing. So I'm going to change it up. Sometimes aggressive, sometimes conservative.
Nice. So,
Also,
I want to take Chris out. That's my goal.
okay. Well, I'm pleased to tell you that it's not going to happen. All right. So he told me to tell you that. So I don't know if he would say that, but I believe in my boy.
so you mean she came out like on a date?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Wow.
You don't know when Chris gets lonely. He comes down here sometimes.
I didn't know you and Chris were that friendly.
Oh yeah, he was my first client.
Would you say you're mano y mano?
Oh. That's
Say this,
a pretty
Chris,
good clue.
he's a catcher.
Oh, you're a catcher. Okay.
No, Chris is a catcher.
Because we know Chris can't pitch either.
No, he can't. No, he sucks. He told me about that. All right, Kerry. Enough about me. I'm not getting probed here. You are. How does it feel that your wife is a little bit better poker player than you?
Doesn't bother me. I knew that going in. I knew she'd play poker, and
That's what she said.
yes, exactly. So we play two different types of poker. So she likes hers with cards, and I'm a little bit different on that page. But
You like to poke her. That's what it is.
exactly. That you got the clue. There you go. So no, it's cool, dude. I like that she's good at it, and I tell her when we take cruises, and I tell her that she needs to play at the table and gamble. And her problem is she hates to lose money, which I know that's everybody says that they all do, but for her it's almost an Achilles heel because she just won't even play because she's afraid to lose.
Nice. Well, to be honest, she has a winning attitude, so I mean, she'll do very, very well here.
I'm going to try to work it out so that she sits at Chris's table and really tilts him a lot.
Man,
Wait, so are you both playing in the next season?
No, she has schedule conflicts in July and August, so she wouldn't be able to make it a lot. So that's why we went ahead and just did just me, and then she'll come in and sub. And also just kind of change it up on y'all, so you'll have to continue to learn both of us.
So she doesn't continue to kick our ass.
Yeah.
She will, but she will take
Hey,
turns.
she did well for me, and that's all I care about, unless I'm playing against her.
Wait, Kerry, just Chris?
We like a woman on women.
He wants to know, can anyone have Kerry sub for her? For them?
Say that again?
Can anyone request your wife to sub for them in the league?
Yeah, if she's available.
She's available.
Sure. Yes. Oh, so you don't mind sharing? Okay.
Oh no, I love sharing.
He likes to
The more the
Sharing is
merrier.
caring.
He likes to swap.
Exactly.
Nice.
Swapping.
So that leads to my next question: Who has a target on their back from you? Who do you want to take out? Who do you just want to shove in their face and say, "You're a loser. You suck. Quit playing poker"?
Again, I'm gonna have to go with Chris. He's been really annoying because he keeps having all these fucking chips.
Whoa.
Yeah, are we talking about Chris Saunders?
I actually have not played against him yet.
Oh shit. Wait, you talking about Chris? The house?
The house. Yeah.
I am.
The house? You want to take the house out?
Wow.
I do. Don't we all want to beat the house?
Oh man, you got it.
Dang. That's deep. Well, you wouldn't be the first person to took Chris, though.
Yeah, we call him the ice cream man.
The last person to take him out was Camilla.
Oh yeah.
That was like, I heard about an hour.
Exactly.
She flashed him.
I heard it.
Okay.
Final question, Kerry. And I'll put a Band-Aid on you, slap your ass, and say, good job.
Okay.
All right. Now, your final table. Who are you picking to join you as your final table in the league? If you could make a perfect final table, what would it be?
That's tough, dude. I've only played with a certain number of players, but I don't want Ryan, Chris, or Lee there. I don't want Robert there.
Oh, shit.
I like Will. I like Jesse. And I gotta think through my head here on everyone.
Do you want me to read off who's in the league?
I'm trying to. I got pictures of people's faces in my mind, and I'm just trying to think of.
I was gonna say I can read off who all is in the league.
I've never played Andy. I've never played. I think is it Josue or
Josue? Yeah.
Josue. Yeah.
Josue. I've never played him.
Stephanie.
I just played her this last time, so she might be okay. Sue might be okay, but they both kind of scare me a little bit.
2 more.
So you're saying Andy and Josue don't scare you?
No, I'm not saying that because I haven't played against them. Where I played against Stephanie, I played against Sue.
Good answer.
Chris Saunders, you have
Tim. I'll say Tim and Chris Saunders are the other two that I would like to play.
Nice.
Oh,
No,
he's gonna sub.
He played against him on week 2.
Yeah, he's gonna be a sub.
He played against him.
You can pick him though. That's fine.
Yeah. No, you can. Tim is a great guy, great poker player too.
We love Tim.
He have his off night and on night. So
he invented the one card cut in
including
Japanese.
you. That's 7, right? We asked for top 7.
Yep, that's it.
So Will, Jesse, Stephanie, Sue, Chris, Tim, and Kerry.
Yep.
Nice. That sounds like a fun table.
It
sounds like a very fun table.
It does. I wish I could play it.
Sounds like an unpredictable table.
I wish I could play at that table.
Clueless table.
There you go.
They got a clue. They got a hard clue.
All right, guys. Kerry, thank you so much for taking the time and scheduling an office visit to get your anime robe.
Yes, I enjoyed it tremendously, much more than I expected.
Nice. We tried to do our first comers pretty nicely.
All right, Requise, get Chris back.
So, thank you so much. Thank you, Kerry.
Appreciate it. Yep.
And so now we are moving into the porcelain corner.
Hey, welcome back, Chris.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Join us in town.
We are moving into the porcelain corner. So, Kerry, this is where we shit on people, talk about people.
Or take a pee break.
Or, I mean, no. Yeah, I guess the pee corner.
Are you peeing right now, Lee?
Yeah, I'm peeing right now.
Yeah. So,
one hands or two?
This is when we pick one winner, one loser for the next week. And considering we're going into our first week, and there are newbies, and 98% of us, or just Andi, because she just got her phone reinstated, know who's playing in the next week. You have to pick one winner and one loser, and it cannot be yourself. So, Kerry.
All right. Before I answer that, I'm going to ask you to just give me a spoiler alert. Who won the table last week on Thursday?
Ronnie.
The Wild Thing.
Yeah, Old Man Jenkins.
Really?
You lost? Yeah. Me, Andi. Andy Land Chickner lost.
I do remember that because you
we all did.
wanted you wanted me / Marty to lose, so I had to make sure that I stayed in longer than you did.
We don't want to mention who took her out. We don't want to mention that.
No,
that's what she said.
No, Lee, we do not want to mess with Lee.
No,
with that at all, do we, Lee? No,
we don't.
Okay.
Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Kerry.
So is Will playing in this league?
Will is playing.
Right. I'm going to pick Will to go out first.
Oh, I think he's got the most picks.
Sorry, Will. Nothing personal. Again, I don't know most of the people playing, so I'm assuming Ryan is playing.
Yes, Ryan.
Oh no!
Is there any way to veto that, or TCTV for it? No way. So
it's not it's official.
I'm charging him double though.
Yes, good. So I'm going to go with Ryan to win.
Oh my!
Don't give him that.
He's got the most.
Give him that head. Don't give him that head.
Don't give him head. Don't give him any head.
No head here.
That's a good pick.
So, in alphabetical order, minus the other host that's requesting it, Chris.
Okay.
I thought Andy was.
All right.
Lost.
My first out will be
20 minutes later.
I really hope she doesn't. I really hope this lady don't listen to the podcast.
Uh-oh.
Sue.
I'm so scared.
Oh no. This is start with the A.
Sue.
Oh no, you didn't. You didn't. I can't believe that.
Win is gonna be Lee fucking McDonald.
Wow. What brought that on?
Because you've been on a winning streak, you loser.
That was the last week's word, or that's what it should have been last week's word. All right, so I guess I'm next, huh?
Yeah, what's your clue into who's losing?
You got to give me a clue first.
All of them.
Well, I was the last out, so I can give you the clue that I'm not going to be, or sorry, I was the first out. I'm not going to be the first out this week.
Can I pick you to be at my table again?
Wow.
Not part of the bet.
So you could take her out again? How fucked up are you?
Not
Lee?
that. No.
Wow.
He
that is
just
so
wants
fucked
to take
up.
me out on a date. It's
Exactly.
fine. Get it.
See? Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I
getting the
meant,
clues. I'm getting all the clues.
That's what I meant, Chris. Damn.
Clearly.
Here's a clue. Here's a meal it never feels. It makes me want to wag my tail.
Oh,
Clues.
Jesus.
That's exactly how it goes. Yep.
All right. So my first out, without even really kind of knowing who's in and out of the league. Fuck.
No, fuck is not in or out.
Oh, damn it. Why can't I do that? I'm going to pick Ronnie only because
First?
Loser
he's a
wins.
wild man. Yes, he's going to be out first only because he's up and down. He won last week, so that means he's going to be down this week. Another
All right, so
Virgil.
who's winning?
Another
Wait,
Virgil.
hold on, Andy. Choose another one just in case he doesn't join. Because what I told you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
He just, if Ronnie plays, you have
at
Ronnie.
least 50-50. Okay.
Yeah, if Ronnie plays, you have Ronnie. But if he doesn't play,
If I can
All right,
read
so my
for
backup. This sucks. Why do I got to choose two? It fucking sucks.
well, you
Um,
chose Ronnie. It's your fault.
All right, so my backup will be.
I know. So, okay. So, sorry, Lee, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to think about this because I'm just going to shame Chris on this. Going into this podcast, you need to give us the list of people who are participating.
Well, you didn't ask for it.
Thank
I
you,
didn't
Andy.
ask for it.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you.
All right, I'll give you the list. Ready? I have the list right here.
I appreciate you watching my back.
All right, all 20 players: Chris, Lee, Marty, Daddy, Gabe, Michael, Andy, B, Stephanie, Robert, Ryan, Kerry, Sue, Will, Gino, maybe Ronnie, Peyton, Brian, and Q.
Who the
Oh,
fuck
that's
is
right.
Q?
That's right. He's my recruit. And actually, that's who I'm going to go with only because it's his first time playing with us. He doesn't
with
know us
what?
yet.
Your second loss or your first win?
My backup loss.
Okay. So, can I just put the letter Q?
That's what we call him.
Okay.
Letter Q. My winner is going to be our gracious guest, Mr. Kerry. He's going to take his first week. He's going to kick everybody's ass, and he's going to win.
Wow, you're such a kiss ass.
That's why I'm the mayor of Poker Town.
Wow.
Terry is going to win.
Even I know Kerry's not going to win.
I feel like you just jinxed me. Thanks, Lee.
Maybe that was a little bit part of it too.
Chris.
Oh.
No, I'm tapping. I'm thinking.
Oh, because it's your turn. Oh, yeah. You don't take any time at all.
I know. Normally, I don't.
I know.
All right.
You are
Kick
now.
our ass about
30
doing
seconds.
Flow.
20 seconds.
All right.
10,
Lo-
5,
All right.
Put her on the clock.
Loss.
2.
All right. Shut the fuck up. Losses. Ronnie.
Oh, wow. Y'all.
Now you got to pick it back up like I did.
Yeah, she's a backup now.
Yeah. Thank
Okay. Backup is Q.
you. You can't copy me. I'm calling collusion. That's bullshit.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I didn't realize that was a backup. Or it isn't. Okay. And win is going to be
To totally win over it. I mean,
Wait, Kerry, too?
Yeah.
You going to vote for Kerry?
Sue.
oh, yes. I like that.
Sue's my first out. I think you're just choosing the out.
You said, fuck you, Chris. All right. So is that everyone?
Yeah.
Now this is
We
your
all
pick.
sit in the pitching corner.
Now, what do we do about Marty? Because Marty is our fourth host. He's been on vacation in Alaska. Should we ask him to text us, or what should we do? Because I hate to miss him for the first week.
Because Ron, no.
Well, he didn't
Marty
participate
should-
last week. So you didn't ask me to participate when I'm on vacation. So no.
Yes, we did.
No, we did it.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Damn it, Chris!
So-
Shut up. Get a clue. No.
Oh.
All right. So we'll count. We won't count Marty. We won't count Marty because you said so. I'll tell him Andy said so. All right. So
Also, he was but he was also a founding partner of this podcast. So whatever.
well, you are Sue. We're including you on that.
Anybody doesn't give a fuck. Whatever he is on.
Wait, Andy, you're forgetting the most important thing. He was a man.
I don't see gender, just so I don't see color.
Oh, I see color. I see lots of color.
Oh God! All right. So anyway,
You're not an asshole, I don't give a fuck.
I'm just joking. I have a lot of Mexican friends. All right,
how do you say Mexican?
Mexican or Mexican.
You say Mexican.
I didn't even say that. I just said I have a lot of friends that don't see color.
No.
Yeah.
Chris says
Talking about
Mexican.
Simpsons, right? Yellow people. I see them everywhere.
How you
I'm gonna put something in this podcast for the editor. Hey, editor. I know you've been editing these videos, and we appreciate you.
These videos? They're not videos, weirdo.
Or these
Oh my God.
audio
What's wrong?
If you're editing this podcast, if you say, hey, you're awesome, Kurt, I'm sending you something.
By the way, Kerry,
if I say it, can I get a free shirt? Hey, you're awesome, Chris.
No.
Yep. I'm actually watching the World Series of Poker while I'm talking to y'all.
Oh no shit! I didn't know it was on TV.
Wait, are you also naked?
What?
All
Yeah.
right, kid.
Nice, me too.
Yes, mano y mano.
We are 15 plus minutes past our due date.
No, you are not pregnant, so stop.
Oh no, you're not. You have a special announcement.
What? Is this a clue?
I don't have
Are you
the best to
pregnant?
get pregnant.
Don't you want to give us a clue?
Are you pregnant?
I will give you the clue. I am going to try to have sexy time with my boyfriend.
Oh,
With us on the podcast. Oh my God. It happened here today, guys.
It happened. It
Live
finally happened.
audio of sex.
It finally
Never
happened.
seen before on podcast right now.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we're done because Andy said so. All right, Kerry, I guess in closing, I just want to say thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
I look forward to seeing y'all on Thursday, and I do need to get a T-shirt.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the site hopefully on by this Thursday. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be like a website where I can make a cart and you pay for it right there and there, and it'll take about 6 to 8 days to get sent out here. So
Okay. So is there a different shirt? Is there a different shirt we can wear to get bonus chips then?
100%. There's so many shirts that I made. I made 7 of them. You choose any shirt you want, like different.
No. What I'm saying is since this is the first week and you get bonus chips for shirts.
And you don't have anything to wear.
Yeah, maybe do a theme or something for this week so people can get shirts.
I'm gonna start a theme next week, not for this week because it's too late. I usually start the theme in a week in advance so people get everything for it. But I am having a theme on the second week. It's our redneck summer bash theme. But this for you can wear any poker shirt. So anything with cars and chips or any poker related shirt.
Okay.
GD. Okay. If you have it.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right. Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, anytime. Thanks for joining us.
Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in and season 2, episode 5 of the Poker League. Now we're going into the Poker League Summer Bash single WSOP event of our chapter 9 in our league of hosting this. So I truly appreciate every single one of y'all for joining the league, listening to the podcast, and just following us in our lives of the Poker League. Tune in next week as we figure out who is leading the first week of the 10-week Poker Leagues. If you do not come back, you will be like Andy, getting out first.
And ending the podcast first, as she always does. But anyway, all right. Again, thanks, Kerry. I hope you all have a good night. We'll see you Thursday.
Yep.